The Jason Voorhees mask with the Michael Myers jumpsuit cosplay rider blasts open the gates of hell, unleashing the demonic, plywood-pushing horde further into the Long Beach, California streets, thirsty for more gnar. Hello, and thank you for joining another episode of Dumb Data, where we break down the numbers so you don't have to. In this breakdown, we'll take a look at the 2021 Halloween hellbomb, where the SoCal skaters prove that NorCal's not the only place to ride declines. Combining Thrasher and iDabbleVM YouTube footage of the event, what statistics could possibly be derived from one of the fastest forms of skateboarding? Let's take a look and dive into some data. Tricks. The roughly 50 tricks that we can see from start to finish are divided fairly equally among flyout tricks, flat bar tricks, and cherry gap tricks. The cherry gap. Requiring the strength of 10 men, a bench is moved to make way for the massive gap. And event MC Kyle Walsh announces that permission to shred is now granted. Testing the waters, the session gets sparked with ollies, frontside 180s, and then the volume gets turned up with shove-its, kickflips, and a late shove from a kid. Even Little Red Ripping Hood backside flipped the damn thing. Harkening back to the part from almost round 3, John Dilo, cosplaying as William Patrick, switch ollies and frontside flips the cherry gap. A big spin is followed by a frontside 360 from Alec Spinosi, getting approval from Boo Johnson. Before the hellish gap session is topped off with Cody Jacobson's cab ender. The final dirt bike gap performed by the Jason Voorhees mask with the Michael Myers jumpsuit cosplay rider blasts open the gates of hell, unleashing the demonic, plywood-pushing horde further into the Long Beach, California streets, thirsty for more gnar. The hellbomb. Unadulterated chaos ensues as Roman Pabich, paying homage to John McEnroe, guides us quickly into the pits, where he swerves past a pedestrian filming the scene who's also blocking traffic, and bids good morrow to a smiling Tyson Peterson, fully adorned in overalls, cowboy boots, a bandana, and shades like a mother boss. Happening all within the span of less than 3 seconds, the smile on his face immediately changes to a look of concern as a BMXer materializes out of thin air and collides with Tyson. This should be fun. Daniel Zapata beautifully front grinds down the round flat bar, and at one point there's almost 3 rippers simultaneously on the rail, reminding us we need another long bar competition ASAP. A frontside lip, spanning nearly the entire length of the flat bar, initiates the downhill rail sesh. Proving he can do more than just gaps, Cody Jacobson gives us a frontside feeble and a backside board slide. Spinosi sustains the stoke with a series of slides and grinds. The Muska backboard boomboxes and nose slides. Following the flat bar frenzy, a flyout ramp gets towed into the center of Junipero Avenue. Melons. Indies. Shifties. And some quirky tricks like a nose grab backside Wally foot plant. And a nose tail grab that has a wiggle by U. Dorian are all in a day's work. Don't forget about that backside 540 from the rollerblader. The cops show up, and some standout final tricks like the backside 180 melon finish off the event. The winner. Whether Spinosi won some money or not for being the gnarliest skater of the day remains to be seen. He did do the most based on the footage and deserves to win the devil check. Tyson keeps the party vibes going and asks the crowd if he can purchase any adult beverages.
Hey, anyone out there got some beer? I'll buy it. I swear to God.
The skitch of all skitches. Walking up a hill after riding down is one of the least efficient ways to give yourself maximum bombing time, which is why skitching is the go-to mode of incline-based transportation. One of the skitches featured here has a chain of no less than 10 skaters snagging a ride from a Nissan Murano. That looks so fun. Celebrities. We've already covered several high-profile figures in the game, but there's a couple more that need to get some shine. Halloween isn't complete without Ribs Man, and he fans the flames with a flawlessly feisty front blunt shove. Sammy Baca cosplay makes an appearance. Jesus preserves the last shred of this event's sanctity, preventing full-on anarchy by allowing traffic to pass through the streets. Bales. Any downhill skating event is bound to have some bales, and Long Beach had plenty. But before the hill, there was a notable Cherry Gap bale where one dude beelined his body into the crowd. Moving on to the hill, one of the most impressive was the leapfrog bale by Alec Spinosi over Daniel Zapata. Known for being high on Kevin White's list of preferred guests to have on the sesh.
Last person you want on the sesh?
Josh Douglas, easy.
I don't even know who that is, but
thought of that.
That
Who
no
is that?
hesitation was nice. Shit.
Look him up on Instagram. Look at him on YouTube. He skates good. I don't care. Don't bring him near me.
Josh Douglas gets his rump rocked by the rail on a rogue front crook, sadly gets robbed on a massively tweaked melon, and even gets his board run over by a lowrider. Welcoming wheel riders of all kinds, roller skaters put their fly-out skills to the test. Michael Myers took some time out of his busy schedule and eats a slam like it's breakfast. Is it Mike Piwawar whose botched backside blunt barreled him into a videographer on the stool? By the way, check out the reaction time of the videographer, proving that everyone is on high alert, even those filming the event. The Greyhound cosplay rider took his own bus, never to be seen again. One of Roman's slip-outs looked like it caused a nice shinner to an onlooker. If I had to choose a favorite bale, it'd be the Eudorian guy, whose slams are really unique. The face slam against the check gets a chef's kiss from me. The elephant in the room. A quick YouTube search makes it clear that the hillbomb was severely underattended compared to the now immortalized 2019 version, which has almost 4 million views. And where Zero Pro Kanan Dern stole the show in his Joaquin Phoenix Joker costume and absolutely shut the place down. The 2018 Hellbomb also had more in attendance than 2021, and featured one of the smoothest moves ever captured when Frankie Jason Villani avoided landing on someone's board, grabbed it after landing a melon grab over a car, and handed it to its rightful owner, without any loss of speed. Evan Smith's 540 was pretty crazy as well. The 2018 and 2019 gatherings were sponsored by more than one company, and I'd guess at least 3 times as many people were present. Although a piece of cardboard was used as an obstacle instead of a car, the full-throttle, adrenaline-fueled spirit of the 2021 Hellbomb was still palpable even as a casual viewer who didn't make it there in person. I'd also argue that the inclusion of the Cherry Gap session added even more character to the event. Seeing kids get a chance to participate with the big boys is something that probably couldn't have happened in the past. These types of underground, all-day sessions look like some of the funnest times to be had with the bros. Well, that pretty much covers the breakdown for the 2021 Thrasher Halloween Hellbomb. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe to Dumb Data, click the notification bell to stay on top of new episodes, and drop a like if you enjoyed this breakdown. See you on the next Dumb episode.